So, we did a thing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Funhouse. You are looking at my brand new, to me anyway, 2006 Jayco pop-up. I think they call it a hybrid camper. I don't know. But if you want a tour, that's what you're going to get. If you want to know how to set this up, you're going to get that too. If you want a little bit of information about the camper, I will do my best, but this is my first camper and I just got it. So I'm no expert, but I'll do my best. I'm also going to go over some repairs and modifications I want to make. But so here it is, folded up. I'm going to set it up. This will be my second time setting it up unassisted. First things first though, I'm going to open up this cargo area, which is awesome. Give me one moment and I'll unlock it and show it to you. She's got these waterproof locks on her. Take a barrel key. It's kind of neat. Sorry about all the background noise. I am just one man on a cell phone. I don't have any fancy mics and cameras, so. At any rate, this opens up. There's a little door there that goes to the inside of the camper, so you can access this from the inside, which is good because the bed covers it. You can't get to it from the outside then. Phew! A little residue from a dead mouse I found. The joys of camper ownership, let me tell you. These are the poles for the canopy, and I'm going to get them out of here before I cover up this compartment with the bed. Starting out with the old Lysol here. Be grateful that this is not smell-o-vision. So here is your jack to pop the hitch. I have this locked up so no one can hook up to it, you know, unless they have a pair of cutting pliers or strong hands. Anyway, it's a deterrent. Here's your jack. Here is your battery. Here's your propane tanks. Looks like there's a little switchy doodad here to go from one tank to the other. Looks like I screwed that up royally. Okay. There we go. Alright, you got this nifty compartment here. It's got a light. There's a bar here for holding the lid open, but the lid seems to stay open pretty good on its own. There's where the bar would go. If you look inside here, you'll see these boxes. This one box here, I believe, is the water heater. Yeah, it's the water heater. Some instructions. I think this is to drain it for the winter time, but I'm not sure. Pilot light and stuff going on. That looks like your water connector. I'm not sure if that fills the tank or gives you just water from the campsite without using the tank. If it's one and the same, I don't know. I have an outdoor shower. Cable TV hookup. Welcome to the 90s. That's exhaust. I think that is from the furnace, but I'm not 100% on that. This is a slide out. Here is another storage compartment, but it opens up to the inside. You can get to this stuff from inside as well. These latches hold it down while you're in transit. I put a couple cranks on the cable just to keep it tight so it didn't flap or rattle as it was moving. So I'll crank it down before I pop these. Here we got some kind of a vent. We got a compartment here. Okay, that's their furnace. So I guess that exhaust port up front is for the water heater. And maybe that's where the exhaust comes out. I don't know. Here's where the power comes out. My son is safety checking the spare tire. How's it look? Looking good? The tread depth looks good, right? Yeah, a little bit of rust on these lugs here. We'll take care of that. All right, good lad. Good looking out, son. Keep us safe. Make me proud. It's a tire cover. We like it, but we're going to probably update it with a new one. What's it going to say, babe?
I haven't decided. Maybe let's go places?
Oh, what animal?
I'm looking. I hope I can find it. If not, I'm going to have to do a custom one.
Oh, what do we get?
I just said.
Oh. I thought you meant like Jim and Erica's camper or something. No, custom.
I might have to have somebody customize the cover for me.
Oh, get it airbrushed or something? What do you say, Jake? He says he's going to play with the water tank. I think that is our gray water drain. No black water drain because there's no toilet. And here is where you put the crank in there to lift and lower the pop-up part. Alright, this sticker's seen better days, but I think this is my water tank, which I don't have any intention of using. We got some real nifty thing going on here where you can hang a grill or a stove. I think I have a manual for this, but it's maybe not the right manual. So I think my stove comes out here and goes on here and you can cook outside. But if not, I'm going to make something nifty for here. Some kind of a vent. Got our outside light out here so you can see get in the door and the stairs in the dark. To give you an outside receptacle, which is nice. GFI there. This is the awning. And then, last but not least, the piece de resistance. That other box that's down here inside this front compartment is actually boxed out for this storage unit. I'm not sure if this was factory or if the previous owners did this, but it's got this really neat giant drawer that comes out. If you pull it all the way out, you can get to the sides there. It's like a 2x6 on either side, I guess for sticking under the jack and whatnot. And this is the most convenient compartment to get to, so this is where you should probably keep, got my adapter for power, got my adapter for plugging it into the car. That's going to be remedied very soon. I'm going to put a 7-pin plug and a braking module in the tow vehicle. And that's about it for the outside, at least while it's folded up. Let's close this up and open her up. So the first thing you're going to want to do, even before you unhook it from the vehicle, is get out your wheel chocks and chock your wheels. I would do 2 chocks, one on either side of the tire and either side of the camper, just to play it safe and cover your butt. Make sure it doesn't try and roll away as you disconnect. Then you would uncouple from the vehicle, jack this up until your ball hitch pops, and then I would cheat and use that to level your trailer. There should be a little leveler on the side and in the front or the back, so you can level it front to back and left to right. Okay, I cheated and got the bubble just about centered. I would get it dead center if I was camping, but this is just a display, so that's close enough. Now we're going to use these little guys with some blocks so they can't sink into the grass, dirt, mud, or sand if you were on something soft. Even though I'm on pavement, I use them so I don't have to jack these down quite as low. And you're going to use these to hold what you got for your level front to back, but they're also going to help you level it side to side. Here's a level at the front of the camper, You can see we're just a hair off. I already did that side. Now I'm going to do this side until the bubble reads 0. Okay, that's nice and level. Now comes the fun and exciting parts. This is the crank for the pop-up. I'm going to take this back here. Open up this little door. My only complaint, I wish there was something that held the door open. But this slides in and out, so I'm just going to keep it out far enough that it doesn't interfere. And this is going down. I put a little bit of tension on this for the trip home. And now that I took the tension off, I can pop these catches. Only 2 on this side. But I believe there are 4 on this side. Yeah, because that helps keep the slide out section in. All right, now we can start the fun part. Previous owner told me basically whether you're going up or down, kind of go a little bit and then just kind of check things out. Make sure nothing's caught. Same thing when you're coming down, you're kind of stuffing things in and then lowering it and then stuffing things in again and lowering it. You can't just kind of go all in one foul swoop. Okay. You know you're all the way up when this cable is taut. Right? Alright, my supervisor's here, guys. Be quiet. Oh, is that safe? OSHA. OSHA exam. Everything check out, boss? You got this? We'll check the taillights later. It's not hooked up right now. Trust me, they work. They work, boss. I promise you. I swear. Alright, don't rip my little plastic door off.
Okay. All right, boss. Come on, let's go.
All right, you strut it with your chest out. You showed your power and authority.
Let's see if you can do it. Want to push this? Right here. Go ahead. Oh my God, which way you go?
Well, one way will go down and one way will go up. That's down.
Oh. You want to try, Jake?
So simple, a baby could do it.
I'm a baby now.
We should do some fancy editing and make it look like he does it. All right, back to the grind. Actually, the boss is gone. I guess I could take a nap now. That'll happen. That is the cable wrapping around itself, and it'll kind of slip off of itself as it spools up on the winch. Everything looking good. Looking good. Over here. Yeah, okay. Back to this. Okay, this cable's getting taut. Alright, I don't want like a guitar string, but that's pretty close. Another click. I'll call that good enough.
Did you hear him saying wow?
Wow, our camper! We're going camping! Yay! Okay, so as you can see, the tent part is just kind of tucked in over the bed, which is why it's a real good idea to close it when it's dry or wipe it clean so that stuff's not running onto your mattress. This slides out. Unfortunately, there's some parts I need that I'm supposed to put on before I slide it out. I'm going to slide it out a little bit. The previous owner told me he puts his stuff under the mattress here, and that's so it's not bouncing and jiggling and making noise while you're driving. I like that idea, so I did the same thing. So there are 4 poles. There's these 2 bent ones and 2 straight ones. We're going to get them out of here. Vent ones go in first, and they go into these slots, so I have to push that back in so I can get to these. And if memory serves, you want to put them into here, and then hook it in there. Okay. Second verse, same as the first. Put that in there. Like I said, this is only my second time doing this. I helped the owner do it while he was showing me to kind of get a feel for things. All right, now this is going to come out all the way till it won't come out anymore, I believe. Yep. And now these other poles go in. And they... See, one end is kind of straight, and the other end has a bend to it. The straight side goes into that pocket right there. And then there's a little pocket up here. You got to kind of line it up. I get my shoulder under it, lift up, pop it in. Make sure it's in all the way. I couldn't find a weight limit for this bed. If anybody knows, please share with me. Okay, get that in there. Line it up. Lift up. Get it in the pocket all the way. And that's that for this platform. Somebody from England said it was some kind of a weight in stones. And when I took his measurement and translated it to pounds, it was like 900 pounds. That doesn't sound right to me. But like I said, if anybody knows, I don't see a sticker or a warning, don't exceed, nothing like that. At any rate, so now it's time to start getting the tent on. And if I remember right, yeah, see, there's Velcro here and here. So what you got to do is you got to Velcro this lip first over the front of the camper. That way when you do the sides, you can see the sides are gonna Velcro onto this piece right here. Don't worry about that bracket in there. That's gonna be a shelf. I'll show you how that goes up later. But that is not something that we worry about right now. Okay. So I think you want to get this lined up with this corner down here so that the vinyl wraps underneath. Same thing on this side. Whoops, too low. All right. And now I'm just gonna do this Velcro. I think it's as important to do it for drafts and rain as it is to keep bugs out. All right, and now tuck this under. Make sure you get this corner unbunched and Velcroed properly, so you're not waking up to insects feasting on you and your little ones. Okay, see, I did the same thing here that we did. I'll smooth this out now that it's done. Same thing over here. Get that corner tucked in. I go do it out here first and then kind of work my way back in underneath there. And here. All right. That takes care of the front one. Back one is similar but different. This one slides out as well, but it doesn't have those bent brackets like the front one does. It only has the long poles. So I'm going to take these out, lean them against something that won't get damaged. And we grab this and pull. So this bracket has a shelf on it. I'm just going to kind of help this to make sure that nothing gets caught and ripped by the metal on that shelf. Pull this out. Careful not to rip anything. Pull this out till it won't come out anymore. Okay. Now, like the ones in the front, you got a straight side and an angle side. And again, the straight side's going to go into the bracket. Here it's just some slits cut in the bumper. And then there's a pocket here. And get my shoulder under it, pick it up, slide that in. Repeat that for the other side. Okay, the two brackets are on. Now it's going to be the same thing as the front, with doing the back first and then the two sides with their perspective Velcro. Velcro is done. I know it looks like we're not finishing anything, but I'm just going to do all the outside stuff while I'm outside, and I'll do all the inside stuff once I'm inside. So trust me when I tell you that's as far as you want to take this. And now we address the slide out. Slide out is super easy. Just going to kind of tuck this in so it doesn't get caught or ripped. Pull this out like a giant dresser drawer. Keep an eye at nothing's caught so you don't damage anything. This stays on, which is nice. Come out until it won't come out any further. And now, a little bit different. This has a Velcro as well, but it also has a snap. Get that snap on. And get to tuck in this Velcro good. And you can, it's Velcro. See, this is kind of loose and flappy, and this is kind of got a hole in it. Pull this off. Try again. However many times as it takes. Same thing over here. We got to snap. Snap that. Pull this down and tuck it in good. This particular model has these decorative covers. They just kind of go around this metal pole. I don't think they serve any purpose other than maybe they keep rain out of there. But I'm pretty sure they're just for looks. Anyway, we're gonna do these before we go inside. There's one for each corner. You gotta kind of tuck that up there. And I believe there is a fifth one. Yep, right here for the electric, because this cord goes up to the roof for the lights and whatnot. So this one looks sewn up. I don't think it requires any attention. I wish these could be the same, but maybe they wouldn't bunch up properly. As you can see, access to this outside compartment has been closed off. But like I said, there's still limited access from a door inside. This is the compartment I was telling you about that goes into that space under the front. And that's under the bed in the front. All right, those are all taken care of. Next thing I would do is pull this out and lock it into place. Sorry, didn't record it very good. There we go. Here's our door. Open that up. This is going to actually get clipped open and remain open because there's another door that's full height that replaces it when it's unfolded. You'll see that soon. It's up there on the ceiling. Pretty ingenious, actually. All right, so this is the inside. And you can't fully appreciate it until I pop open these tents, so we'll do that next. Okay, and here's how you set up the front from the inside. So the shelf and the support have a plastic piece with a ring here that fits into the end of the piece of pipe. You can see that. You use that to push it open, and then this side slips into a bracket. There's these little push buttons that keep it from sliding too far in or popping out. And you can hide it if it looks unsightly with your little pretty fringes. There's curtains here for privacy. And now the back one's pretty much the same thing. And the slide out is very similar. Except that once you get this open, this bracket's a little bit different. Okay. This one pops into this hole here and then slides into the track over there and locks in. So this unit's air conditioned. There's the air conditioner. And the cord is run behind the frilly thing, but then it is tucked up on top of the door for transport. So you just take it down from there, let it tuck in against the wall over there, and then there's an outlet here for it. If you can see down there. And now we've got a nice AC. Alright, I'm going to do the door next. The door has this swivel lock and this bracket that hold up this end. And then over here there are these snaps, one on either side. Then there's these wires in a track. I'm not going to be able to hold the camera. I got to put you in the tripod to show you. Well, first I'm going to undo these snaps. Let it hang from the cables. Now I'm going to undo the swivel lock. And this is a weird setup. The bottom of the door goes outside of the camper, but the top of the door is going to be on the inside of the camper. The lower part of the camper, which is smaller, has this track here, and the door goes outside of the track, and then these clips hold it against the track, and there's weather stripping there. This one doesn't do anything because this was the one that held it up to the ceiling, but you got two on either side. And now the top of the camper, which is bigger because that's what caps it up when you fold it down, that's got this fabric and this Velcro. So we're gonna open the door, step outside, and start pulling this Velcro nice and tight. That'll help keep the door frame in shape. And, you know, keep the bugs out, keep the rain out. Alright, that is your outer shell. Let me give you a quick look here. It's really amazing how big this is. That's a king-size bed. You've got all this floor space. That's like a double when you turn it into a bed. That's a queen-size bed. I'll give you the tour real fast too. There's your fuse box, fridge. Really big, pretty big fridge for a pop-up camper. Definitely not the smallest. And it'll run on propane, electric, or 12-volt battery. Got a nice catch there so it don't flip open. Here's your fuse box. Storage, microwave, got an oven and a 3-burner stove, which is pretty darn nice. More storage, outlets. There is the thermostat for the heater, which is of course propane. I believe that's the water heater. Here are switches for your lights. This tells you your battery voltage, 13.5, nice. So that's your status, how many volts you got going on your battery. I've got to connect it right now, so it's charging the battery all the time. But if you were roughing it, you would need to know that. Fire extinguisher. We got propane and smoke detector built in here. The door has this panel. Door has this panel. Now we got however much screen versus privacy as we want. Turn this into the kitchen table setup. I'm gonna take these off of here. Sit up the back rests. Put the cushion over there. Put this on top of the cushion. This is kind of like an ironing board, this table. Set your legs up. And there you go. I've sat there. It's pretty roomy and comfortable. Here is storage, I think. Maybe not. I thought this went through to the outside, but maybe it doesn't. The previous owners were very generous. They left all their stuff in here for us. Here's some more storage. These fans are really cool. Let me show you what they're all about. Some kitchen stuff. So these fans have clips. You can clip it to the pipe like that, or you can clip it to the pipe like this. I'm gonna clip it like so. Only because, let me show you the next little nifty trick. This particular one for the kitchen has this weird plug that plugs into the ceiling here. The other ones plug in by the speakers. I'll show you that next. You got a light, you got a fan, 2 speeds, and if you wanted to, you could clip it the other way and have the fan blowing down like a ceiling fan. This is a window, but it is also like a fire escape or emergency escape. So, in addition to the fabric privacy cover and clear plastic having zippers, the screen has a zipper. And it's very nice out, so I'm gonna put this open. Obviously I would tuck that in behind the table if I could. At the moment I can't. Got that light clipped into the front bed. I was mistaken. It doesn't hook up to the speaker. It hooks up to the light, which makes more sense, I guess. That the light should hook up to the light. So there you have it. I just went through here, cleared out all the stuff that they left. A lot of cleaning supplies and some tools. Very generous. However, I thought I had 3 of these lights. Turns out I've only got 2. So here's one over the, I guess, the master bedroom. I think I mentioned that there are curtains that come down for privacy. And there's the other light. I suppose that at bedtime, whoever's sleeping in the other bed could take that light with them and put it over there. There would be babies or children sleeping here. They don't need light. But I actually just found one on Amazon for like $40, so it's on its way. Not too bad. You know, it's used. It's from 06. I got some small issues. There's some sticker back here that's peeling, but when I poked at it, the wood is solid. It's just that the sticker's peeling. No biggie. Got more counter space here than I do in my own home. Got a nice double sink. Oh, they forgot their thermometer thingy. That's nice. Is it telling military time? What is going on? I don't know. But at any rate, yeah, we are very happy with our purchase. As far as this kind of shape with air conditioning, it was they were asking $45. We got it for $4,000, and it was raining the day that we bought it, so I know that it doesn't leak. It's got a stereo. I looked it up. It's a Boss. Everyone keeps correcting me and saying Bose. No, it's a Boss. Boss. And it's $30. But it works, and it sounds halfway decent. We got some speakers up there. They're only using the front outputs, I think. I'm going to hook up the rear outputs to some jacks outside. That'll be a different video. Oh, so here's my furnace. I guess my furnace is in that front compartment outside. The other compartment in the back is for the fridge. So I don't know where the water heater is. And I don't care, because I don't think I'm going to use it. But at any rate, yeah, so this is our camper, and we are planning to use it in October. I can't wait. I'll share the experience with you guys.